Hi, my name is Christy Chung. I'm 49 this year. I'm a mother of 3. Being in the entertainment business, we're always looking for the fountain of youth. I think that's very important. It's very hard for us, to try to keep up and always to feel younger. The main reason I want to do the stem cells, 最重要是因为 I really want to have a baby. And I don't want to I want to go through IVF anymore. I believe that after seeing all the testimonial and all the case, living example, I believe that I can become pregnant. And if that happens, wow, that will be the living proof that stem cells really work. And I've seen Dr. Mohd in person, and he doesn't look his age at all. And I really like the fact that he's not only a doctor, but the fact that he's a scientist, With European Wellness Center, that they working behind the lab, so they definitely know how to mix the ingredients well for your body, because everybody have different types of needs. So that's why he understands what your needs are, and then he does the perfect concoction and then give it to you. I believe that doing the stem cell will give me a boost, will make me rejuvenate, and I just had the stem cells treatment 2 days ago, and I can't wait to have the results. Hopefully I will have the result very soon, and I truly and I'm very confident that I'm in good hands and I will look younger.
Well, my name is Arianna Teoh. I was your former Miss Malaysia World, 1997-98. Did pretty well, and I came back to Asia. I was working on several films, productions, and then I started my own company, Arianna Event Management. And then I opened a concert company. So I produce movies, I produce concerts, I do entertainment, tourism, events, and most of my business right now is in Thailand. And of course, now I'm working on other projects along with European Wellness, yes. I have a few friends actually that told us about their experience with European Wellness. And so I finally got to meet Dr. Mohd. And that's history, I would say. So this is actually a whole revelation for me, because you expect, I don't know, I guess the idea of European Wellness, you have two things. One is a retreat and a resort, or the other one, when somebody tells you about stem cells, you imagine, stem cells and it's clinical and it's everything. But this is a total wellness that is so perfectly designed, bespoke for you. And I can tell you that from arrival, from the gateway of just arriving to the time that we come to our first diagnosis, it's been perfect, above and beyond what I could ever imagine. Well, I think the first thing is first, they did not just cut it short and go straight into the treatments. They had diagnosis. And the diagnosis was very important because they went thoroughly. We had good blood work. We had biomarkers in case if we have any cancers, any tumors, any alleged reaction. So we had Dr. Margot that went through, as a woman, I think I welcome that very much, because she went through the process of doing ultrasound all over my body. So I felt very safe with that. She did. As a woman, it's very important to have your breast done and everything, and so I was very surprised and very happy that was out of the way. And then we have Dr. Dimitri, who went with my partner, that we had a thorough examination as well before, because he was going to administer the precursor of the stem cells, so that was very thorough. And then I had a very interesting first time, which was the mesotherapy on my face. So Dr. Vladimir, oh my God, it was absolutely not what I expected, because I was concerned. I didn't want to do Botox. I've never done that, nor fillers. And it was all very tiny little things that he did, and it was so perfect. I didn't have any bruising today. That was just yesterday. So I'm very grateful for all of it. For me, it was definitely youth rejuvenation. I am on the cusp of pre-menopause. So when I had a first meeting with Dr. Mohd, he said, you know what? I think I could really help you. Nothing is guaranteed. and that is the main thing, you know. But for delaying and for anything that you want to maybe preservation and all, he could help. So I decided to say yes, I would, if I could, I would like to delay my menopause. And I think after this rejuvenation, I feel like I might be on the right way. Yes, it's the I think it's the eye peptide, right? So it's got, is it Nopai, right? It's a Nopai, so that's really good. I've done it for a month now, and then also I think I'll be going on the all the other supplements that is being currently being curated for me. I don't think there's anywhere else I can compare it to. And I am also in hospitality, you know, events that I do. I have to say, European wellness is a cut above of all I've ever, you know, experienced, from the time that you, like I said, being, you know, greeted. From the time that we arrived, the nurses, the team has been amazing, above and beyond yet again, and the doctors that are here are, you know, international. That's not even getting to Dr. Mike yet and Michelle. So I'm very, very grateful, above and beyond, and I really mean it. Yeah. I would say 6-star in the terms of the treatments that you have, and 10 upon 10 on the service. Dr. Mike, you know, I've seen some of the stuff at his publications and been quite interesting, especially on autoimmune, and I saw a few of his videos that he's been working on, you know, helping autism, and that's been my thing. So trying to watch his work with children, and I know that we need to do a lot more awareness on it. So I'm very, very proud to maybe work with him to bring that awareness of that. So the autism thing that he's been doing, and seeing the some of the videos, the testimony from the kids, has been overwhelming. And from there, it went into my personal wellness, and then for me, introducing my partner and all of the rest of my friends. Yeah. I don't know what to expect. That's all I can tell you, you know. But I feel amazing. This is now my 3rd day. Dr. Dimitri, he superseded all what expectation, whatever he told us, that he'll be gentle, and he was. And now I feel great, you know, absolutely great. All I can say is a little bit of a bum sore, but if there was no sore, then it would be nothing. A little bit of pain is got gain, no? Absolutely, I cannot wait to do the to continue the post care. Of course, that's on me for the next 2 weeks. I'll take care of that, and then I want to be consistently coming back here, or all the other European wellness around the world that, you know, we have access to now. And so I'm really grateful, definitely, for upkeep. Wow, I think anyone over, for me, after 35 should come and start to see what they can take care of themselves. After 40, definitely. And then for those who are just before pre-menopause, about 45 to 50, they should come and see. Because, and again, for stem cells, as we know, as we grow older, we start to lose them. So if they want to come in and start to, you know, cultivate them and culture them, then I think, yeah, at 40 onwards, yeah. Absolutely, I already have, and we already have a few lined up. So yeah, so my girlfriends from all around the world. So, you know, thank you to all of you, and thank you to all the nurses and team here at EW and with Kota Kinabalu, Sabah.
I'm from actually from Likas, Kota Kinabalu. I'm a former Deputy Inspector General of Police. In 2014, I I retired from the police force. So I know this European wellness is to do with my wife. He introduced me to this place. That I didn't know actually there is such place in KK, my hometown. So it's a very good place for relaxing, especially for you to do a lot of things here. I have been to Korea and been to India for the same treatment that I get from here, but it's different here because it gives me the opportunity that there is a system to use to the patient, especially during my time I was diagnosed as Parkinson. Well, I went to India to rectify the procedure, but it seems that it's not that good. So I came here and it changed a lot of things, especially when I express myself, especially when I talk. I have improved in that. My face expression, I don't have a face expression. I feel that my face is stiff. I don't know what it's all about. But the thing is that I cannot express myself. I cannot smile. Before, of course, when you're in the force, I'm the longest CID director in Malaysia for 8 years. So your speech is very important for interviewing, to tell the public about cases happening in Malaysia, in crime matters. So I don't have the expression. Now I can smile. A lot of improvement in myself. My confidence level is very high now. It's very good because it's clear fact that the supplement give me some booster about walking. The way I walk, I'm not that stiff anymore, and the way I express myself, I can express myself very well now. Last time I walk just like a robot, you know. I feel I cannot. Especially somebody will see me, I become stunned. I cannot talk. I cannot do whatever it is what I intend to do. You know? It's very important for me to introduce this place. It's a very you give about confidence in yourself. I can introduce to my friends, especially during the time of somebody need to be treated as such. He's very humble. He knows how to treat people, and then easy to approach, easy to be with him. He will do his level best to impress you regarding about what he intend to do. So I like him very much.
Okay, hi, I'm Nisa Bakri. I'm a chef. I have a business. My business in food and beverage. About European wellness, I got to know it through Dr. Mike Chan, Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Mike Chan. I had a few treatments actually, very pleasant. I had the hyperbaric treatment, which is an oxygen. So you stay about half an hour in this oxygen that actually cleanses you, and you go into a deep oxygen cleansing, which is really good. Then I had also something to balance my hormone. Since I'm in my 50s, so the treatment was actually specifically set for my age, and I like that because it's not about it's more about internal, and what I love most is European Wellness did the whole body checkup before I even started the treatment. Which was my blood test, and then they scanned my liver, they scanned my lungs, I had a breast scan as well, and my pancreas. Alhamdulillah, I mean, everything was very well checked before I was given any treatment. And I think that's so important these days, rather than you just blankly or blindly go into a treatment without actually checking what you actually need for your body. So I did that for the hormones, I did that for the oxygen. I also did one more, I can't recall. I think it was for the brain. Yeah, for the brain memory. And 2 days ago I did stem cells. Yeah, so considering I am in a healthy position for my age, so the stem cells were more projected to take care of my internal organs. It was to take care of my brain memory, to give me a better memory, basically to reverse the age. That's the interesting part, right? Reverse the age, meaning you have more healthier organs, your brain is more alert, and then you are thinking better, your memory is better. So these are things, as we age, it tends to deteriorate. That's normal. So in the 50s when you do it, I think this age in the 50s is a perfect age to actually do something like this, especially when it's in a God-given sense of a gift, doing the stem cells to revive yourself, to have a better internal organ. Then I think you look better on the outside. I first actually, before all this, the first thing I started using was the supplements, the MF3. I started using because I was going to climb the Mount Kinabalu, and I have these little heart issues from birth defect. So I'll get these palpitations, randomly. So of course it was a concern before I was practicing my climb, and I tend to puff a lot, panting a lot. So I found out about this supplement, and actually how it was actually a gift in one of the door gift. And I said, oh, okay, I'll try this supplement. And as I was practicing my climb, I realized my heart was a lot stable. And that was just 1 or 2 times. So the heart was really stable. And that's when I realized this supplement works for me. You see, it worked for me. And during the climb, I used the one that was good for my heart, for my bones, for my kidney. It was all to do with the organs. That supplement, I think it was a Neovit, and also it was the one that's the one for the heart. Basically, a lot for the heart, because that was what I was focusing on. And Alhamdulillah, I did a very good climb. I was healthy. I came down and I started using the supplements first before anything else. So I began more of it. So I went more for skin, for the skin glow. I went for the SQ. I went for the MQ. I tend to learn more about the supplements before I actually came here to do the stem cells. Yep. Each individual, they know their body. They know what they need. Some may have issues, medical issues. An example is my grandson he was autistic. For me, I'm a healthy person. I'm in my 50s. I want to stay healthy. I want to, of course, I want to be more vigorous, energetic, stamina. I want those things because I'm a very hyper person. I cook, I stand a lot. So I know what I need. And like my grandson who's autistic, I think he actually was the one who was so remarkable, because with the stem cell that was done on him, he tremendously improved, tremendously. And also for my husband, who's, he's around 67, and of course for NEG, and he had his own medical issues, which from his heart, his brain, for memory, for strength, for stamina, and it was a tremendous improvement. It's unbelievable until you actually see my grandson and you see my husband. And of course now, hopefully, when you see me in the next few months, coming on TV and everywhere, if you see the difference, then you know where it's coming from. But yes, those who feel that you need to revive yourself, if you have any medical issues, you need the right stem cells, you need the right advice. I think Professor Dr. Sri Maichan is just amazing. He's an excellent advisor. We have Dr. Dimitri, who is completely gives us the factual, actual need, what you need. It's not about what you want, it's what you need. So there's a big difference in this. So you need to understand that. When you understand what you want, you come here for the advice, for the consultation, you listen to everything, then I think you know this is the right place. I think European Wellness has done a great discovery. For me, it's the right place to be.
Hi, my name is Arianna Teoh. I'm here at the European Wellness in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. I'm great. I'm feeling fantastic. It's only been like 4 weeks, since I was here for my my PCL, my precursor stem cell, the organ rejuvenation program. Yeah, and it's a few things has kind of, after the 2 weeks of it, I started to see some amazing improvements. Yeah. Well, I think, my first time that I had the consultation with Professor Dr. Mike, he talked to me and I said what was my concern, and I told him about the fact that I feel I may be on the cusp of a pre-menopause, and at my age of 49 years old, I was a little concerned about that, and I had not had my period for about a year now. And he said, well, he believes that he can help me with that, and maybe delay it for 3 or 4 years. But let's go and try first through the blood test and diagnosis, and the miracle of this is that after 2 weeks to maybe 3 weeks post the stem cell rejuvenation program, I got my first period. So I think that's a testimony that speaks volume. Yes, I feel a lot more. I feel a lot more stamina. I think I know more spring in my step, I would say. But the fact that I'm not tired as much, and my mood swings are not as bad. So, but I think the cells are still working its way. So I think give me another 6 weeks. No discomfort at all. I mean, other than the first jab of the many jabs. But no, I mean, it was actually quite pleasant, and surprisingly, I felt a bit like a bit of a Supergirl complex after that. Again, I'm very blessed and very lucky that Professor Dr. Mike was personally attended to my supplements and my aftercare program. So he selected all the supplements that he thinks I should be on. And I wanted to share with you, if that's okay. So one of the ones, my favorite of course, is I want to show you because I want to make sure that you understand the VP evolution. And this is the vegetable extract for the placenta that I think that Christy Chung, has said that it wonders for her, and I believe that's really something that you must have. And then the active soft gels, as well as my favorite of all, my other favorite is this, the IRS. And I dose this it's supposed to take about 15 drops in the morning before any food, but I actually take probably about 20, 25. I love it. I go through them quite fast, but I actually love it. And then of course we have the Plex. The Plex Extra, which it binds all the fat and binds all the, especially as a woman, you worry about your diet and you worry about you eat too much. And to the Plex Extra, it kind of binds everything together, and then, off it goes. And today I came back for some extra treatments, and one of them being the micronet stemper for, I have a bit of a hair loss here due to, again, my hormonal changes and my age, and this is now the beginning, and I hope to report back to you in a month's time. I think, orally, especially for, the IRS with the drops, and I can just feel it's like the elixir, isn't it? And then for the plaques, I take about 3 pills a day, especially after meals. And then for the VP evolution, it's just 1 a day. So that's really quite easy to incorporate into your, your daily routine. Yeah. No, not at all. Maybe there was a little moment that was expected. We were pre-warned and flagged out that after maybe 2 days you might have fever, but I didn't feel that. I just felt a little like something was coming up, like, a flu, but it was actually all of it. The cells, everything was working, But after the 2 week, the 14-day mark, I could really feel the difference. I could really see the skin, the hair, The products is above and beyond. First of all, I know that, the European Wellness is very particular, the ingredients that they use, and I know that where it's manufactured, everything is all, A+ and tenfold. So I can feel it too, to the point that you can't even pronounce half the names. It's so scientific. Well, I think that has to, it's not often that I get surprised. I travel around the world, I do, programs, with regards to hospitality and of the highest level, but it has really surprised me. First of all, being here in Malaysia, my own land, and going to Sabah and the center that you see from the beginning, from the time we arrive, the greeting from, the driver and the PA, I would say our personal assistant was being appointed to us, and then to the hotel, and then going to the center itself, the entire staff, everybody, from the time we get in there, the nurses, the doctors, the assistants, on point, even the lady, the tea lady. Absolutely not. It's above and beyond the service, the care, even the empathy of understanding what's going on with us, and we're never feeling like we're not in a safe place. That's the number one thing. As women, we want to be safe. Even for the men, I think they want to be in a place where they feel safe and comfortable, that they can tell you what they need and what kind of support that they need the advice from. I would say for those wanting to come is to prepare yourself in the sense of that, leading up to it. So then when you are here, you can actually experience the full extent of the treatments that you're going to have, and then also abide by the aftercare rules, so to have the full outcome. Yeah, thank you, European Wellness.